I'm Tons, and we are back doing our review and play of GreedFall, and we are about to confront this lion son of a biscuit. No, he's likely just afraid for his life, or I'm guessing. He was either threatened or paid or both.
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
Man, it makes me wish we had science level 2, just so I can see what his response is like. I don't know.
That is true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
Two men, lieutenants I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual. But the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death.
Black
I have
Ops.
no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
My condolences, Kurt. I'm truly sorry. I know the pain of losing a crew member.
Thank you, Vasco.
So, what do we do now? Ask the intendant for advice.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We have a situation, Manfred. Rayner didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the crowface?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Rayner assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was.
I know what that's
Stab my
like.
heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Rayner was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
I feel like we should do that first. Yeah, the coin guards are up to something.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Holy crap.
Let's go!
Ha! Like that, did you?
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
I feel like I should have been asking, well, who told you it's none of your concern? because that might have been a clue in of itself. Also, something else I wanted to critique. On that quest where we helped the merchant and he did not get due process, the hunter, I wish we had the option to investigate which people specifically were responsible for throwing him in the pit like that, because I would have liked to have held them accountable. Investigate the tavern. Oh, alright. I misread things. Or did I? Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. So they are up. But yes, I would have liked to look into that. It's like, you threw him in. He was a savage. Don't tell me it matters. Well, it matters to me. And just who the blazes do you think you are? And maybe if you have Kurt with you, he's like, well, this here is your excellency, the legate of the merchants. But I am your captain. That's who we are. And you'd be best to show us the proper respect. You know, that kind of thing. And I know my writing is a bit sloppy a lot of times with my suggestions, but it's not easy for me to concentrate on writing and this at the same time. Especially when I'm trying to find something and I have the worst sense of direction known to anyone in the world. Ah. Look at this. This doesn't even make sense. Why are they just standing there like that? You know? They should be doing something.
Lieutenant.
Excellency, can I help you?
What company do you serve, Lieutenant?
The 8th Company, Excellency. Excellency.
Where are you assigned?
My company, the 8th Company, is responsible for city and palace security. A capital assignment. As for myself, I'm essentially in charge of training and managing the recruits. We have quite a few here. The youngsters are attracted to the dream of Tirfredi. And believe me, if we want them to live up to their duties, there's no time to dally. Excellency.
We are investigating the death of a young recruit named Rainer. Do you know anything about the matter?
No, sorry, Your Excellency. That name is completely foreign to me. And I pride myself on knowing the names of all my recruits. As a matter of fact, they were all present at roll call.
Huh. Let's let Kurt speak.
Lieutenant, the lad that we're talking about was one of my own recruits. Someone pretended that he drowned himself, while in truth he'd been severely beaten to death. Assassinated. You more than anyone should understand what I'm feeling, so if you have anything else to say...
My condolences, Captain. I understand, and I'm sorry. I don't really know much about this affair. I've just heard people talking, and I know that it's frowned upon to broach the subject, especially with people on the outside.
What happens in the Guard concerns only the Guard, I know that. But I'm not sure myself.
Is that right? All I can tell you is that Rainer isn't the first to vanish from his company. Other youths, the most promising among us, are regularly reassigned. I don't know where they've gone, nor what they do. But we never see them again. That's all I can tell you. Now leave me in peace.
I was half joking earlier when I said they're like black ops, but now I'm only 3/4 joking. Because they sound a lot like black ops. To me. I don't know. I could easily be way off given, you know, the game.
Good day,
but
Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
It sounds a lot like Black Ops, though.
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter Congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
See what he does.
We're investigating the death of Raynor, a young recruit. Do you know anything about it?
Sorry, Your Excellency. That name doesn't ring a bell. And I know nothing about her death.
That's truly a pity.
Oh. Okay, I guess he's telling the truth. Or at least we're gonna assume that he is. Time to head to the bar. See what I mean about having bad sense of direction? I have no idea how I got up here. Like none. Where the hell are we? Oh, something to loot. Okay. Well, we're not getting into that. Oh, wait. Ah, we found some stairs. Oh, this is cool. Wait. Now, what's wrong with this picture? If your answer was, it defies the laws of physics, you would be correct. It does defy the laws of physics. Their weapons are as stiff as erections right now. like what in the world? How is that even happening? Don't mind us, we're just looting stuff. Oh. Hello.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
I don't feel like those two dialogue options needed to be two separate dialogue options. Feel like you should have been able to hit one and get all that information, because they kind of go hand in hand.
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Raynor. Have you heard anyone talking?
Sorry, Your Excellency. I'm not in a position to answer that.
Why's that?
It's just that, I don't remember that name. That's all. Sorry, Captain. Anything else?
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Okay. I kind of didn't believe him. He did not sound convincing in my opinion. But sure. Let's get out of here. I'm sorry. I mean, it's bad enough, right, that our weapons don't show when they're sheathed. But this just makes it so much worse, because this is a time where they should not have their weapons showing while they're doing push-ups. If anything, the weapons should be on their back or across their hands. But that's probably kind of a complex animation to do or what have you. But still, come on. Alright, let's get out of here. I wonder if the merchants are open all hours of the day. Where's the guy that we helped? I want to see that guy. I wonder if he sells stuff. I just don't remember where he was.
Come closer, good people. Liquor and wine from the continent.
That's the merchant we're looking for, but or the merchant we know about. But where was the merchant we didn't? The merchant we helped, his cousin. And if it turns out he does sell stuff, I'm going to be a little annoyed. Only because he's not showing up on the map. Wait, why the hell wouldn't he show? There he is. Right? That's him.
Ah, Onol Menawi. I'm glad to see you again.
I'm just passing through.
What? He says native merchant. Oh, it seems like I was going to be irritated regardless. It seems like that was going to happen no matter what. Because I said if he sells stuff, I'm going to be mad because he doesn't show in the map. Turned out I was going to be mad even if he didn't sell stuff because I feel like he should be selling stuff.
Are your boots worn through?
We need
Such
to
a pleasure to see you
get our
again.
compensator.
Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Is this some kind of joke? I mean, it is a compensator, but it is a crappy compensator. And I don't know if I want to waste 88 coins on it when I'm definitely going to be looking to replace it, like, right away. I mean, you see this? He has blue weapons, but he doesn't have any blue compensators for some strange reason. Damn. What the hell is this? Ah, damn, I love how this weapon looks. The stats are cruddy, I think, because it's gray. But dude, I like this. Now let me look at the blue one. I mean the green one. Why are the stats better on this than this? I guess because of the auxiliary stats. This one has stun plus fury gen. But God, yes, we're buying this. Like, you may have noticed, there's other stats that I should be paying attention to that I don't. Fury generation and all that. good stuff, I don't really care, and the resistances, and they matter. They likely don't matter as much as normal, but they do matter. Of that, I'm certain. And it's times like this when I really hate that our weapons don't show. I really hate it. I want to see my big old sword. Let me see the compensator.
Good day, soldier.
Good day, my lady.
De Sardet, legate of the congregation on Tirfredi.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain, I truly am sorry. At your service, my lady. Excellency.
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, my lady. Recruit 2nd Class Alric, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
They should not be asking anything else. Like, it bothers me a little
You don't
bit.
quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite
Yes.
normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago. But at the beginning, we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene. But I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard. To come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
Do you know a recruit going by the name of Rayner?
Rayner? It's just... Excellency, please.
The boy is terrified now that he knows who we are. So long as he's in that state, he'll say nothing of worth. You should bring him a bottle to calm his nerves.
That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Well, that's an odd way to end the conversation. Why not just have the option to get the bottle right there? Like, you know what? Let us get you a drink, soldier.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
Like, we shouldn't have needed to exit or stop that conversation just to do that.
At your service, my lady. Excellency.
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. Then why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know about Rayner?
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and, followed orders. And then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Rayner, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
See, and why not make use of the chairs? That scene should have been done sitting down, in my opinion. I'm not gonna say it, I almost did. I caught myself. If you've been watching, you know what I was about to say. And about what things. But I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. So he's on this floor, apparently. Ah. See out here? Wait, who's this? Hello. Whoever it is, she looks very different from everyone else. Like, very different. Huh. Damn, they got somebody jogging out here. That's what I'm talking about.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Wait, this is the guy that... Oh my god. I knew something was off.
Are you sure that you can't help us? Something terrible has befallen the poor boy.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rayner belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
Tell him, Kurt.
But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. But you have no idea what's been going on here. If word got round that I've been talking, come back after sundown, when there's fewer folk.
Very well. We'll be back.
Anything else?
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Your crew has the scurvy, Kurt, and they're dying from fear.
I must agree, sailor. And I don't like it one bit.
Kurt, stop calling him sailor. He's a odd damn captain like you. Yes, I am taken with whoever this is. But for those of you who thought I was going to be irritated and then were surprised when I showed virtually no irritation, do not be surprised, because I am extremely irritated. Do you hear me? I'm so irritated. Because we were talking to him at night when we came up on him. And there was no option to push him, even though right then and there we all knew he sounded unreliable, like he was not telling us the truth. We knew right then and there. But the game forces you to go through all the tavern BS and then come back. I do not appreciate that. I hate that, actually. Because one of the things that doesn't always irritate me, but will have a high chance of doing so, is revisiting boards, so to speak, like running back and forth between areas. So I forget what people generally call that, but I'm not usually a fan of it. Now, it doesn't always bother me as much as it bothers other people. Like, that was one of the reasons people hated Dragon Age 2, I believe. Whereas me, I actually like Dragon Age 2. Like, it was not as good as Origins, not even close. But I thought it was okay. There were definitely things they could have done better. Hands down. But, you know, reusing assets didn't bother me that much. God damn. Damn, my kick did nothing to that person. I am happy. I am happy. We have our compensator. Even though it is really slow, dear God. But that said, I don't know, like, coming back and forth in this game, it is starting to grate me a little bit. But in this situation, it's even worse. Because it was unnecessary. Like, it forced us to do it. It's on the same level of when you have to hear the story before you can ask or deal with the situation. So, like, in this case, we've been dealing with a lot of that, because when we ask about Raynor, we can't even ask about Raynor before we go through 2 dialogue options, and then the option appears to ask about Raynor. Even though it has nothing to do with the other 2 dialogue options. That's even worse. It's not even relevant to our question, because no matter what, we get to ask about Raynor.
We are quite alone now. You may speak to us.
Raynor was indeed a member of my company, and an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
How do you know what we know?
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Raynor wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
What?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Raynor, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
It's just sometimes a character seems stupid. I'm not gonna lie, and that irritates me at times. Are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me? He done told you everything, obviously. At this point, he's told you everything he's going to tell you. He done told you somebody else participated in the mission. That's who you need to talk to. But we called it, damn it. Like, it's sure enough, it's a Black Ops team. A medieval Black Ops team. Well played, Spider. I think that was good.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Yeah, I believe you. Said no one playing or watching this game. Let's let Kurt speak, because I do not want to pay
Are you certain you don't know where this Phantom Regiment camp can be found?
Absolutely certain. And to be honest, I hope I never hear about this matter again.
Rayner was one of my recruits, Lieutenant. A young man that I admired. He was killed. His death was disguised. We've been lied to time and time again. Thanks to my friend, we finally learned that the boy had rejoined the Phantom Regiment. And so now, you're gonna tell me all you know without being a weasel about it. Trust me, you don't want me to lose my nerve.
But, Captain...
I kinda do.
Now!
I've seen the regiment.
Aw,
fought
damn, we
beside
lost
them on
reputation.
operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Rayner isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Rayner. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
Oh, Kurt. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. But Kurt is nice. Kurt is nice on her. Kurt is nice. Kurt is nice on Hava. Alright. Now that time, it adds to when the character seems a little dumb. Because as you can see, you know, like, the character, Desardet, is intelligent, from what I can tell. They're well learned. They can apply their intellect. They got common sense. So it's good to see when that happens, where she's like, you do realize your commander's involved, which I agree with her. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're involved. And Kurt's up there going, they probably don't know what they're doing. Like, no, I'm willing to bet they do. Like, it would not surprise me if the commander is the person we're looking for regarding that silver coin business as well. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. So, huh. I just didn't expect this to... Okay. Alright, so, wait a minute. We got some ne'er-do-wells. Try that again, Eagle. Damn! Riposte with this sword is awesome! Oh my god!
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh! Ah, you are so lucky, fella. She was about to bisect you. You know, I probably should be paying more attention to their gear. She's like the only one with new gear. Let's see. Oh, she can't wear it. Or can she? The stats are way better on this too. But is it worth spending the point? Because I think we have enough. We do. So we could go here with it. I don't know. Because I want to hit harder. And it looks better too. Well, alright. We'll do it for now. Why not? It's a good. We were almost going to max our carry weight again. I wish there was a way to easily change which piece of armor you were looking at. I don't like that you have to back out then go back in. Oh wow. Damn it. Should I spit it in accuracy? Oh, okay. We'll switch to that even though we never use it, like ever. And you're probably going, oh, in hard mode you would. No, even in hard mode I didn't have to worry about that. It probably would have helped. But I didn't die that much in hard mode. And when I did, it wasn't because of the gear we had or didn't have. It was because the camera angles or the input lag, which I still recognize playing in normal. Like playing in normal, I feel it. It's just not as costly. But there's times where I'm hitting heal and it doesn't heal. There's times where I do the Fury Strike and they don't do the strike that I told them to do. And as I said before, we're saving all of this stuff so we can scrap it later. Except for this. That's not what that's for. Because you cannot scrap your hat or upgrade them, I don't think. Gotta keep the sailor outfit for the disguise. Alright, Vasco. Or sailor. Alright, Kurt, you're done for now. Let's touch base with the team.
Do you need something?
No. We could ask about your father again, but that doesn't make any sense. What about you, Vasco?
I have a favor to ask.
Very well.
Yes.
Do you remember the story of Jonah?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation to the sea. My family also gave me to the Nords. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Norts and the Merchant Princes had a complex relationship. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. I need to know where I come from. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion seems somewhat improbable.
And you want me to help you find this information?
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respective ports. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain my family name. But if I go there, I'd be spotted right away. Could you go there and bring the file to me?
Of course. But you'll have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't want any Nauts to be hurt in the process. Despite my desire to know my origins, the Nauts are still my family.
Don't worry. We'll be discreet.
The camera angles are bad at times, but we knew that. Also, talking to him reminded me of how I'm not happy that we lost reputation having Kurt talk, who is a coin guard, and we lost reputation with the coin guards. That's nonsense to me. That doesn't make any sense. I don't like that it happened. It was like they were desperate to have a drawback to letting Kurt talk, but to me, there shouldn't have been. Does that make sense? It's like, no, that should be the benefit of bringing Kurt along. This is my opinion. But I don't care, like, we weren't going to restart it. I know some of you thought I would, because you're like, well, you did it the one time. Like, no, I explained why I did it that one time. Because it was very misleading, but in this case, it was misleading in the sense that she did not say what I thought she was going to end up saying. In this case, no, she, you know, what happened the way I thought it would, just I did not think we would lose reputation. But no, she would have let Kurt talk in that situation, so no regrets.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbor office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a Naut and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any Nauts, I made some inquiries. The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search?
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
Right. Let's get a sleeping potion. Then we'll go see Dieter.
Alright, we'll try it that way first. Did you hear the gears turning in my head? Because I was like, oh wait, why did I do that? Acquire sleeping pills. Well, you're not telling me how to acquire sleeping pills. Can we make sleeping pills? Where's a crafting station? I imagine we can buy them from the merchant if we really want to, but we're gonna try that first. We're gonna make sure we can't make them first.
Welcome.
I did not mean to do that. I was trying to sprint. I was trying to sprint, ah, damn it.
Come closer, good people.
That chest is nagging me, my friends, calling like a siren song. But I highly doubt we're going to have a lockpick of 3 anytime soon. Like anytime ever soon. Alright, gotta switch gloves. Gotta put on our smithing gloves. Ah. So that was a waste of time. I should have known. To be fair, I'm not irritated about that. That's completely on me. I should have known it was science and not crafting. I think deep down in my heart I knew. But I wanted to try anyway. But we should. Because it seems like you can buy quest items from the merchants, which is extremely convenient. But if he doesn't have it, I won't be upset.
To see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Except for the fact that we're locked into this quest, apparently. Locked in as in, seems we have to go about it this way at first.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Which I do not like. I would like to have tried her sailor outfit first. And let's put on our hat just in case. Let her have her intuition hat.
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
It seems like you are sending girls and wine to the harbor office every night.
So, there's no law against that, is there?
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative in it?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing my best customers.
Alright, we have a 75% chance of this working.
Captain Vasco is very influential among the Nords. Maybe he could help expand your excellent clientele even further.
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement to come to fruition. In San Mateus, for example.
San Mateus? I would have to recruit.
Yes.
But yeah, that would be interesting.
So then, we agree.
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will receive their delivery. Seasoned. Now, give me the sleeping potion.
Thanks to Dieter, you should be able to slip into the Harbor Master's office after dark. But you should still dress as one of us, just to make sure you avoid confrontation.
Good idea. I'll see to it.
Vasco, my man. Come on, baby. You know you can count on Haver. Oh wait, we gotta wait till after dark. And of course, I don't know what time it is. Does the map tell you? What time is it? Adventure time! I still remember the first ads for Adventure Time. I remember them as if they were yesterday. And yet I can't remember what I wore 2 weeks ago. Or what I ate. Or what I ate 3 days ago. Memory's a funny thing, lads. Okay. It's not going to tell us what time it is. Or I'm just not seeing it. It's possible I just don't see it. So we're going to do this at night. Like when I was doing my test game, episode 0, I failed 75% chance. So you can fail. I want you to know that. It is possible to fail. Because I did it. That's why I get worried. But if it had failed, it just would have failed. I didn't care. There's a part of me that would not have minded if disguising yourself took a little bit more effort than just changing your top. Like if you had to wear a hat too, or wear the full getup. I would not have been bothered by this. I'm not saying they should have done it that way. I'm definitely not saying that. But maybe make it an option. Maybe people would be able to turn it off. Like, full getup for disguise, off or on. I saw a chest. Ah, biscuits. Oh, wait. Ah, biscuits. I forgot the other piece of armor we had lockpicking on it. Wait a minute. Do you guys have lockpicking? Yes, you do. Ah. Everything is conspiring against me. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Second in command. Like even that, like, what if different disguises gave you different levels of access? Like being second in command, like wearing this would, you know, technically we could wear this and I think it would suffice. And she's gonna put on a tricorn. Yeah. Yeah. You look like that, Vasco. Now people won't recognize you.
It's pitch black. It's the perfect moment. Dieter's girls should be here soon. What do you want to do?
For Dieter's daughter.
We'll wait for Dieter's girls to do their work as planned. Then we'll enter.
Very well. It's definitely the safer option.
Dieter's girls are gone. Your guard should get a good night's sleep now.
You should go. I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to hurt anyone.
Good luck, Desarde.
There was a chest here. There it is. I wish we had this. I wish we had this when we were sneaking around in Old Serene, because in Old Serene there were some locked chests but we couldn't take off our disguise. This would have been perfect. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait to see how this plays out, my friends, because we gotta call it. We gotta wrap it up. Yeah. I'm sorry. I took so much time looking for my compensator and being lost. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, everyone. Alright. I'll catch you next time when we find out the past of Vasco.